Wow, I can't get that dang screen to go right. Just be a moment. I don't know who's on here. It's still not telling me what's going on, and it's okay because they're trying to shadow ban me, and that's okay because I've got two Facebooks running now, and all of them are on public. I'm trying to stop that. Um, this is what I got to say, guys. Damascus was bombed by Russia, not the United States, and Israel did not bomb this time. People don't realize this, and maybe you need to understand this, but I think I said this on my YouTube channel before, but guys, you remember who met with Putin, okay? It was Donald Trump. Putin had something over Donald Trump, okay? I'm going to give you a little bit of heads up. Putin said, you need to get rid of these pedophiles while I get rid of the ISIS, Assad, and all them. And that's what his plan is. They made a deal. And, yeah, they're going after the oil. Putin, I don't know if you knew this, but the United States owes money to Russia due to the food that they process to the United States. If you did not know, we get a lot of food from Russia. A lot of people don't realize this, but our farmers and the farmland and everything is getting scorched by CERN and the sun. So just thought you might want to know that. Okay, folks? I don't know who's liking. I don't know who's watching. Only time I see who's watching if somebody comments down below. But if I'm Randy Orton and I'm wrestling, I'm not going to speak. So I just want you to know that. But Papa Shango versus Primo. We'll start the tournament. We're going to get going because the NASCAR race is coming on. I'm trying to get done for that. My pick is Jimmy Johnson. My fantasy pick. In both segments. And then Austin Dillon in the third segment. I know that's crazy, ain't it? Whoever thought the three can't win that race. But yeah, I appreciate all the subscribers. I really do. And I do have to say, Tuscaloosa, Alabama Crimson Tide, Nick Saban, congratulations from destroying the birds. We seen that coming, didn't we? Let's look at the screen. Let's see what's going on. Okay, it says 7 watching, 2 likes. Okay, that's cool. All right, and thanks for the subscribers. Seriously, I see it's coming up slowly but surely, but they're shadow banning me. And Lindsay, you asked a comment down below, and I'm going to tell you this on live. What is shadow banning? It's like a hack from the EU, okay? The EU is doing all the hacking from ICANN. You can look it up, ICANN. And it's been going like that since October the 1st, 2016. I'm going to say this again. We've been hacked since October the 1st, 2016 on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Okay, folks? They've been editing stuff. By the way, my little character that I put on my the news while ago, it was messing up. That was weird. I don't know why it echoed like that, but it did. And I wasn't even in a tunnel. I was in, like I've always been. But it's faster to download. When news comes out, I want to download it fast, and I want to be out there before anybody else does. And if you don't like the way I do it, leave. If you want to go back to CIA operative, BP Earthwatch, and the old people that's got families that's scared to even tell the real truth and the real news, go right ahead. He's the one that's using a Fox app and Fox in the news likes to edit stuff on hurricanes. What did I say was going to happen to Hurricane Lane? I said it was going to go right in the same place. Now, didn't I? Didn't I? Rick, you got kicked off for telling me what you think. You don't know nothing about CIA. You don't know nothing about ex-CIA. You don't know nothing about the NSA. You don't know nothing about the ex-NSA. Edward Snowden is hitting it like a home run every time. And I'm the speaker of the Marines Militia, ex-CIA, and ex-NSA. And if you don't like it, go back to Antifa and tell them I want to kiss their ass. Okay? Go right ahead, Rick. Rick Corbett, right? So if you want to stay on my channel, shut up, know your role, and stand on it, son, because we don't have time to sit here and argue. CIA operative is the big channels, folks. It's Alex Jones. It's BP Earthwatch. I can go all the way down the line, boys. It's Into Thin Air. It's Dutch Sense. Do you not understand? You believe everything on the internet. Look, the wind shear taught me something in a hurricane. I'm going to quit arguing with you because you're an idiot and you're on my list. The wind shear taught me something. When the wind shear is turning right and the dumbass news says it's going to turn left, what happens every freaking time? It turns right, don't it? I'm not wrestling right now. But if you want to answer some questions, go right ahead. I don't care. What's up, Tracy? I'm finally seeing you. But I'm not seeing who's on there. Unless I go to my tablet and see who's on there. But, who's posting the chat? I can't see anyone. I mean, I can't either. I can't see who's watching. I can't see who's liking. I can't see who's kissing each other's rear end. I mean, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm giving the word out, and if Obama don't like it, come and get me, Obama. No, don't get your boys to do it. Let's see if you got the balls to do it by yourself. Guarantee you can't. But that's who's doing it, guys. Obama is hacking the elections. He hacked the internet since October 2016. Sure is funny. They did it October the 1st, right after the elections. It's like, oh shit, look what happened to Hillary. She's got to lose. She did that weekend at Bernie's at the 9/11 building. Remember that? Does anybody remember what she did before the election happened? Does anybody know? Does anybody? Or is it already been deleted? Because they deleted mine. I had her looking like she was getting punched by God. But they deleted it. Seriously, do y'all realize that the man was against Hillary because of her health? Do you realize that? And her raping the women and even the kids. Yes, they got rituals out there. I got somebody I want to call me as soon as she can and start. I got somebody that wants to join the conversation that has been involved with all this in the past. I'm going to let her do it. I'm going to let her figure it out. Yes, Pizzagate, that's it. And it's not Pizza Hut either. Comment. Look it up. Comment, folks. Some of y'all might have been asleep and you got hit in the nuts just like he did. But do you realize I don't even care about wrestling? I don't even care about NASCAR. I don't care about sports now. I'm having to show you this because I got to be under the radar. Under the radar, folks. And that's sad, ain't it? It's sad. It's okay, though. Edward Snowden told me I was doing a good job, so I'm going to keep on doing it, Jack. The news that what's blowing me away, people are blaming Israel. I'm going to get on this right now, okay? Congratulations to Papa Shanga. But, yeah, the news about, and you can probably understand this, they've been blaming the United States, us employees, losing our jobs because of the economy. Well, believe it or not, it all started in 9/11. Believe it or not, it all started 9/11. They started taking out the money and everything out of the banks and carrying it back to the Middle East to be burned. They actually got a burn center for that, folks. They're burning our money. They're doing it on purpose. They want us to kill each other when we need to destroy them. Seriously. I don't even know who's liking, who's on there, but I'm telling you right now, folks, we are running out of time. Category 1 hurricane in an hour, folks. And then it's going to stop, slam on its brakes like Hurricane Lane did. And I'm watching the wind shear. If the wind shear is turning toward Louisiana, that's where it's going. But if the wind shear is turning into like a circle, it's going to go in circles and just let it warm up and, jack up as like a category 4 or 5 hurricane. I said category 5, and I'll tell you why, folks. Edward Snowden says that they're going to sneak up on us. And you know what? I believe him because he has been right. We called the 17 hurricanes of last year, and now we're closing in on the 20, like I said, New Year's Eve. I said 20 hurricanes on the west coast and on the east. Looks like they're separating them. Looks like there's going to be 10 on the east coast and 10 on the west coast. And that's what I'm counting right now. It's weird. We got hurricanes turning into typhoons. Who ever heard of that one? And we got hurricanes that's trying to turn into a category 6 or 7. But let me see if I can get the news so y'all can listen to this. This is interesting. Breaking news. California is not just going after fires. They've got nanobots biting people in the leg and in the shin and everywhere. Kids, families, everything. And this happened yesterday on September the 1st, 2018. Her name's Jane. If you want to subscribe to her, she's an older lady, really respectful. I like her a lot. She reminds me of Deborah. But her name's Jane Tend. That's Tande, folks. And G.I. Jane. You know what I mean? Jane, Gane. Or, what's that other Jane? Tarzan, Jane and Tarzan. But here you go, guys. I want y'all to hear this while I'll beat up R-Truth for the Randy Orton.
Hello, everyone. I just want to preface my wind is picking up now. Just wanted to preface my video of my phone call to the Ventura County Vector Control Forum so that I could tell you they grounded all the flights today. Just kidding. Looks like they grounded all the flights today. Anyway, the phone call lasted about a little bit more than 11 minutes, and towards the last portion of the video, it started rocking. It looked as though I was either rocking or rocking the phone back and forth. I was not. I didn't do that. I have no idea why that happened. I went to replay it, saw it was doing that, and thought, oh, great. It's very annoying to watch because it makes me dizzy. I can't take it, but I just wanted to let you know I was not doing that. I don't know why that happened, but it's par for the course. I've told you about the technical glitches I get all the time. That was just another part of it. Oh, look it. They didn't ground all the flights. There is a plane up there. But the sky, clear, clear. Compared to what we usually get, clear. Some of those planes, you can see right through the wings. Very strange. Okay, so, excuse the rocking. Sorry about that. But here is my phone call regarding the mosquitoes to the Ventura County EPA Vector Control Forum. Hello.
Hi, my name's Carrie. I'm with the County Vector Control Program.
Carrie, did you say?
Yeah.
Hi, Carrie. My name's Jane.
Hi.
Hi. I'm up in,
Up in where?
and
Oh,
we have had this
delivery.
past week, maybe 10 days, an extreme onslaught of mosquitoes. I'm 54 years old. I've born and raised here. I have never experienced anything like this. And coupled with a NASA document that talks about nanobots that are going to be sprayed from airplanes, I'm beginning to think these mosquitoes are not exactly mosquitoes, because I've never known anything like this. You cannot go outside without getting attacked by these so-called mosquitoes.
Well, I can understand looking for explanations anywhere you might be able to find them, but we have gotten a lot of calls, and we've done surveillance last week and this week, meaning trapping mosquitoes, and there's really a clear connection to the coastal salt marshes out by Point Magoo, and from spring to fall, approximately once a month, there's higher than average tides that wet the eggs on the periphery of the salt marsh, and about 8 to 10 days later, a brood of salt marsh mosquitoes comes off, reduced somewhat by mosquito control efforts by us and a Navy contracted pest control operator that applies larvicide to try to kill the larvae in the water. But what happened earlier in August, there was high tides associated with extra warm ocean water, really warm air temperatures, and really high humidity, a south swell, a southern hurricane swell that helped push the high tides even further back into the marshes. And it all combined to create the largest crop of these salt marsh mosquitoes that any one of us here can remember, and any of the callers have experienced anything that's bad either. And this does happen about once a month, and we will get some calls, but it doesn't happen anywhere near this magnitude.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I mean, I've never known anything like this, even in different states that do have typically higher levels of humidity. I've never known anything like this. And the bites that, I mean, even the bug spray doesn't stop them. I don't know if you've ever read this, the NASA Future Warfare Strategic Issues document, but it talks about the biological warfare that they intended on using on us. And nano-sized mosquitoes is in that document. I'm just telling you, because I know you probably don't know anything about this, but I do not believe these are mosquitoes. This is exactly what the document said was going to be done to the human population in the United States. And it just seems to me a little too coincidental that our skies, over the summer, it was pretty good, not too bad. But the past couple of days, they've started up again. All last school year, they're spraying these skies every day. And how everyone is not noticing it, I don't understand. Lines, gigantic X's in the skies. I don't know if this is still your department, but I know they are chemtrailing these skies every day. And the symptoms that everyone is experiencing are because of the chemicals that we are breathing. And I don't know what to do, who to call. There are people who have called NASA complaining because apparently they've added lithium to the spraying now. I don't know what to do.
Well, the chemtrails or contrails, that is definitely not my department.
Yeah. Okay.
I've heard about some of the stuff you're alluding to.
Yeah, it's going on big time.
Hey, Tracy, your message got retracted. I don't know if they did it or what, but I will warn you right now, do not say anything religious or hate. They have been kicking everybody off. Keeping me as a subscriber. You're staying as a subscriber, but they're kicking you off, blocking you, and you're not getting to see my stuff anymore. that's another way of they're going to stop the you know, the freedom of speech and the real news. So just thought you might want to know that. Just giving you heads up before you start talking about that. It's been going on for months now.
Stuff still out in the future, but you're probably right that some of it's going on.
Yeah, because have you ever heard of the UN Agenda 21, depopulation?
Yeah, they're happening. It's true. It's happening. Just listen to her. She is absolutely unbelievable. I love her channel. I have found some good ones.
Yeah, 95%. I mean, Deagle.com shows the United States projected decline in population by, sorry, I forgot the specific number, which is in the millions. Yeah, you might want to look it up just for your own well-being and safety, because we need to spread this word that we're literally at war. There is a document also called Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, and as well as the NASA document, you can find that online, the Air Force's chemtrail manual. All the proof is out there. We are under attack every day, and people are going on about their day as though nothing is wrong. And the few of us, not the few, there are a lot of people who know, but people like me who do know and have researched and have paid attention to this, we're trying to warn other people, and other people are just, oh, you look at the sky, it's blue now, that's okay. I can't get through to him. He looked at a gigantic X in the sky last week and says, that's a contrail dispersing. Contrails don't disperse. I was a flight attendant too. They do not disperse. They evaporate. And we're watching gigantic X's in the sky. I'm sorry, I'm complaining about it to you. It's not your department. But I just thought, if you have a family or anything, you might want to look into this too for yourself, because we're in big trouble.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, I'd like to look into something. But
Yeah.
I've put out traps of a couple different types, and I've actually caught a lot of mosquitoes. And the closer you get to the salt marshes, the more the catch was. And I've put them all the way up into, I had a couple up there. And
Good.
so I've trapped the mosquitoes, and the ones I trapped were salt marsh mosquitoes, along with a couple of the other ones at the local creek.
Guys, these mosquitoes that is attacking in California is going to attack the Midwest of the United States. This is China's plan. I will tell you that much, and it's Rothschild's plan to depopulate the country. And yeah, it's not. And the sad part is, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this might be another way of them for the rapture. And y'all just don't understand. We are at war, just like she just said. And I've been trying to say this for, I don't know, maybe since 2014, when I figured out that the chemicals that they've been putting in water in China, they thought it was the blood of Jesus Christ. Well, guess what? No, it's not. It's chemicals that's going to kill the fish, which it's doing. And the dust that we're seeing that's in the Gulf is part of the Red Sea that was in the Bible. But be honest with you right now, straight up, bug spray will not do this. These are not real. These are not your mosquitoes, your real mosquitoes, okay? They're like drones, except they're small. Very, very small. Just like a size of a mosquito. And I've seen them, folks. I'm not gonna lie. They're spraying vaccine and chemtrails into Birmingham right now. I'm seeing it in Birmingham. So, just giving you heads up. Bug spray will not do this. They're trying to put you in the house. They don't want you to come out no more. They don't want you to see Planet Wormwood coming. And that's the plan. That's their plan, folks. So here you go.
But they are relatively small mosquitoes. different than what we normally have. Very aggressive
Yes.
in the day.
I've seen some that are very small and black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I've never seen that
white
before.
stripes on their hind legs, especially,
Hmm.
and they do seem to create more bite-site reactions in a lot of people than other mosquitoes do. The good news is that they're kind of self-limiting. They come off the salt marshes, they blow inland some distance. This time they went really far, aided by the environmental conditions, and they hang around just until they can get a blood meal, which they need to produce eggs, but then they go back to the salt marsh to lay their eggs. And so we're still dealing with the brood that came off a couple weeks ago, but we're hoping that they begin to dissipate. And there's another high tide event in early mid-September. It's going to produce another batch of them, but it should be much smaller. We
Oh, no.
a combination of factors, and we expect the Navy-based personnel and our staff to have a better handle on it with our larvicide application. So like you said, you've been there a long time and you've never experienced anything like it. Well, this was just an anomaly, really, and we don't hope that it repeats itself anytime soon.
Yeah. Do you know down in the community center, there is standing water in those water reservoirs or the drain?
Yeah.
Given these hot temperatures, like I said, I find it extremely peculiar that there's actually standing water there, and it's all green on top.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, there was no water in there in the winter time, but there is in the summer. Doesn't make sense.
What's the intersection you mentioned?
It is.
Nail Mountain Creek, and when they developed that area, they preserved the creek, but then they incorporated some flood control basins, and so there's a natural creek there that I believe is partly spring fed, but
He keeps on saying they. And you know what they means? They live. Look it up, folks. Roddy Piper was trying to tell you something before they killed him. By the way, I'm the chosen one, okay? I'm the chosen one to tell you this because nobody else has got the balls to do it online. I have not seen a NASCAR channel or a YouTube trolling channel finally wake up and start doing real news because they don't have the balls like I do. Hey, it's your challenge right here, trollers. You want to make some money, you need to do it. That's the only way you're going to do it, folks. Not sitting there making fun of kids and stuff. Grow up. By the way, remember the movie, The Chosen One, with Eddie Murphy? There you are. Go get you a glass of water, trollers and bullies. Get you a glass of water and try to go across that plank. Go across them rocks. And try to get to that dagger. Because that's what I'm doing.
it starts up at the top.
Right.
And a lot of it, though, this time of the year especially, is all the landscaping irrigation runoff. Caneo Mountain Creek goes through all the way down to Rieno.
Oh, boy.
Ends up with what we call the South Branch of Rio Conejo. But, yeah, we know about that. I know you got to go somewhere. But I'm going to log your complaint. And hope your other concerns are not directly involved in this circumstance.
Yeah, I've been researching this for 2 years. It's definitely connected to this. So I hope you do look into this a little bit, because you'll have a...
I've been researching it for 4 years. I should have woke up when Hurricane Katrina was going on, when they were raping the women and taking people's guns, but I didn't. I was asleep, but now I'm awake.
Really rude awakening, which I know you probably don't want, but if you have a family, you have to find this stuff out. It's happening. We have to stop it. And the only way we can is with the critical mass finding out.
Deagle.com?
Yeah, DEAGEL.com.
Okay.
At the bottom of there, and they get all of their information from government sources, the Navy, all the military, the NSA, that's where they're getting it. It shows the population declines in there worldwide by country, which is actually corporation by corporation. The USA is USA Inc. It's not a country, it's a corporation pretending to be a government. I know, I probably sound like some conspirator. Yeah, look into it. You'll be amazed.
Separate, and I hope he doesn't break it.
No, you're not a conspiracy. All right, that's just a word from the government, and every one of them are pedophiles. So whoever says conspiracy is a pedophile. Go look it up. Edward Snowden and Kevin Shipp said it. He said anybody that says conspiracy is a pedophile. There you have it. No more arguing about it.
Better for you soon. Call us if it doesn't. And
thank you.
You have a good day.
Okay, thank you very much. You too. Okay, bye. Okay, there. Oh, great. What an opportune time to find a mosquito on you. Sorry. She decided, oh gosh, and there's a mosquito too. Stop, stay. Don't move. All right, got it. See? I got it on her. I got it. Stay. Don't, no. Got it. Haha. Now I gotta hurry before one gets on me. I got it. Okay, now just a quick look at the new bites. See all the veins showing through the thin skin, but this bite, there are lumps. That's a lump under there. I don't know what results, how mosquitoes create all of this. I don't know, but there are bumps all under here, and that's one that is healing. I've never quite seen a mosquito bite look that red.
Yeah, that don't even look like a mosquito bite. Believe it or not, the nanobites are not just, they're not going after your blood. That's what's so weird. It's drawing blood. And that's what's blowing me away right now. Okay? I'm learning some stuff, folks. Some stuff that's, and they're taking people's, livelihood. Rothschilds in China is doing it, folks. And Russia's going after the oil right now in Damascus. That's what's happening there.
Irritated before. This side is killing me. The backs of my feet. This leg. My gosh. Those, all mosquito bites. Isn't that unreal? So, hope you guys will all be okay. It's the end of this one. Love you all.
It's bad. It's bad. That's one of her stories. Unbelievable story she's got going, I tell you. And there's, yeah, this one's a good one too. My gosh, yes. Listen to this one, folks. This is interesting.
Hi, you guys. Hang on a sec. Let me get out of here. And then I can start. Okay. I will say again, I am in Ventura County in Southern California. We have a new problem. This new threat is what those of us who are awake and aware of what is happening, we have been waiting for this. I have not experienced anything like this now. Mosquitoes. A sudden and rapid onslaught of relentless mosquitoes. Oh, these trees. Awful. Relentless in the way that they attack. You can use bug spray, they'll still attack you.
Yep.
The bites that everyone is receiving, and not just 1 or 2 people in a family. This is the exact opposite of my video discussing people being awake. How there is only 1 member awake in every family. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. Pretty much only 1.
No, only 1 in this family. They're all asleep, or maybe they're just scared and they don't want to say anything. But I'm the only one in my family. That's scary. When there's 4 billion Chinese that's wide awake, there's only 1 in this family. That's scary. Only 336 subscribers. Only 18,000 views. Only 400,000 views on my other channel. That is scary, folks. We are outnumbered if we don't share the videos.
The exact opposite of the only one awake. Every family, every member of each family are being attacked and have bites all over them. It is not 1 or even 2 family members. It's the entire family. 2 weeks ago, if that, sorry, I'm getting the days mixed up. We went for a bike ride late in the afternoon. Got back to my house around 7 o'clock. We were getting some bites on the bike ride, but when we got back to my house and we were standing out in front of our house, a family of 4, another child, and my daughter and myself. 7 of us all got bites and got attacked. And we could only stay outside my house less than 5 minutes talking. We could not continue talking because it was that extreme. I was in Singapore one time when I was a teenager and I went walking through a rainforest. I ended up with over 20-some bites just on my calf alone.
What? No, it's not Russia. Good grief. Y'all gotta quit picking on Russia. Russia's on our side. I don't know if you knew that or not. Russia's going after our government for pedophilia. It makes you wonder how the chemtrails are affecting the bugs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've already found out. Get ready. They're about to start coming in your house, and you're gonna need all the bug spray you can get. It does it every winter, okay? But it gets really worse every winter. This is what I found out, okay? Okay. And I'm going to try to get this out the right way, okay? My bug spray guy that I'm friends with, I used to work with, told me that the chemtrails is making it worse. He said it's making his business boom. Mosquitoes. I came in late. Yeah, well, they're nanobots. They're not just mosquitoes. They're like robots biting you. They're not going after your blood. They're biting. If you've just seen the scrapes off of these, and it's like scrapes going through your skin. It's not mosquito bites. And the funny thing is, guys, and I can't see who's watching or anything. I don't know who's liking or anything because they're not telling me. I'm shadow banned myself. So the only way I can talk is the ones that comments down below. But Holly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried to warn you for the last, I don't know, 3 years on YouTube, 3 years on Facebook. I've been warning people on gaming for the last 8 years, and they just sat there and laughed at me. And now George Heck is getting fires left and right in California. Haven't heard from him since. Tried to tell him they were coming. and he was laughing at me. And haven't heard from him since. I don't know if he's alive or dead. And I got NASCAR online driver Dustin. I told him 6 or 7 months ago, whenever he started that crap with me, I told him they were coming in Iowa. They're coming for his land. And he laughed at me. And now he's sitting in a motel from a tornado hitting his house. So I tried to warn him. He didn't want to listen. He said I was crazy. He said I needed to go to a psychologist or a psych ward. And I told him, I said, that's the funny thing. I went to a psychiatrist and they said nothing was wrong with me. I had a heart and I cared. My mom fell out. My mom's mouth dropped. My aunt's mom, my mom's sister mouth dropped. Then they stopped talking. They stopped. They started listening. They were shocked that I was right. Well, why would I sit here on YouTube and Facebook and babble around like I don't got other things to do? I've got other things to do. That's why you don't see me on as much. I wasn't on yesterday. I told you it was going to slow down dramatically. Let's see here. The Rock and what happened. Remember what they did to Noah. And look, Tracy, do me a favor. Okay? If you want to stay on here, you didn't understand what I said. We don't need to say anything about look, this is not me. This is YouTube. YouTube owns us. Okay? They own the channel. They own, and Facebook same way. We got to stop the glorious talk. We got to stop the gospel. We got to. Say it to yourself or Facebook me. Message me. Like everybody else is. Charlotte, you've been one hell of a character. I love it. I love what you're saying. You got to come on my YouTube channel live and tell them what you just said to me. I told you I wasn't going to record you, and I gave you my word. I'm a man of my word. Please come on here and tell everybody what's going on. Because if you don't, we're going to be outnumbered. Yeah, we've got 20 million Marines that walked away from the pedophile government. And now they're with the Marines militia. But we are outnumbered. We've got kids down here shooting and testing guns. Kids, folks. That's how bad it is. We're having to recruit kids like ISIS recruits kids. Except we're not going to kill them. You know what I mean? We're going to put bombs on the backpacks, and because that's what they're doing. They got kids blowing up buildings, walking up on buildings and blowing them up. But I'm in this match and everything. I want y'all to listen to this, and good luck. I don't know how to explain it, guys. Just listen to this lady. She knows a lot too. I need all the help we can get. We need people to speak out. And we need to start standing on it, son, because Trump is he's not helping you. He's involved. He's aware of the Hawaii situation. He's aware of the California situation. He don't care about you, Americans. Democrat and Republican are still together. I'm going to still tell you that. You keep on swallowing them pills, okay? Keep on swallowing them. Because all you're doing now is being controlled. Remember the movie Halloween 3? You're putting that mask on in the 80s? What's it doing? It's controlling you. There's a chip in that mask. They're going to try to do that on Halloween, believe it or not. All right, enjoy.
I didn't find that unusual because I was in a rainforest where you would expect it. But here, dry, hot weather, and what I was told now strangely hot, warm ocean temperatures. Well, we all know that's not by chance, is it?
Mm-mm.
All of these weather conditions have been engineered to create this problem. And then I'll have to look on this phone. I'll have the footage on here for what day they started spraying again. We had had clear skies like this for a good portion of the summer. I don't know why that was. The spraying stopped. Either that or they're spraying something that's invisible and we can't see it. But the day that spraying picked up, it was just a few days later, these mosquitoes started attacking. And so severely that children were having to run into the nurse's office because they were being bit at school. And these bites are painful. Huge lumps. One of the boys on my street, who lives on my street, approximately 12 years old, 11 maybe. We started talking a few days ago. He showed me the back of his hand. Was all swollen from 3 mosquito bites. His left hand was fine. His right hand was swollen.
And then, like, a couple kids from PE came with bug bites, and then, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's weird, because we were even inside. He's indoors.
Indoors, and you were that, my gosh.
But the doors were open, I guess. Nobody
Yeah.
really expected those.
Gosh, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
And I can't stop scratching.
Everybody in my family got bit. My dad got it down. Lily got them all over her legs. Mom got them all over her legs.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Those
I heard it.
are boys from down the street, our neighbors, out bike riding, telling me how they are getting attacked by mosquitoes, and everyone in their family has been bit. Every member of his family bit. Every member of my neighbors, every member of my family, everyone in my area. Women, moms were showing up at this birthday party my daughter went to on Saturday saying, "What is up with these mosquitoes? Are they mosquitoes? What is happening?" Now I could go on nextdoor.com and try to tell everybody, but you know what would happen. So I can't do that, can I? But when you hear that phone call, I spoke up. Okay, I got to get in here and I will be right back. So I called. At least that guy was receptive. He didn't hang up on me. He didn't call me a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. He actually listened, and you heard. He said other people. He said he's actually heard some of this. Sorry, from other people. That made me feel good. So, if there is anyone in Ventura County who is awake, who is watching this now, please comment and contact me. I'm hesitant to do an email and all that because I can barely get back to Jagged Tiger. I can barely get back to the few people who I do email with from meeting them on my channel. But this is bad. And like Joe Imbriano, the Fullerton Informer, says, you know, this is going to give us, these mosquitoes are going to give us some sort of disease, or do not remember every word of that NASA document. So forgive me for not knowing specifically, like Deborah Tavares does, more so than I can't remember anything.
That's the name, guys. Deborah Tavares. She just said it. That's what y'all wanted to know, who Deborah was. That's one of the ones that I'm speaking with now. There you have it. I'm getting a lot of information from her.
And then if I write it down, I don't remember where I wrote it down. So this is absolutely insane. And I also told him, you know, we had a fairly decent summer, but because last summer was not like this summer. They were spraying all the time last summer. This was fairly nice. But I can go out there and see. I love to keep repeating what Pam Jones for Liberty said. You see a sky that looks like a war zone, and no one notices the bites all over everybody. The kids having to run into the nurse at school. There was no standing water in that drainage that I saw on that surveillance camera video, where I said, when I saw the standing water, I said, oh, that's why they're letting it do this. That's why they're letting it pool up, because mosquitoes. You guys remember that trail? I'm coming. I came walking by and I said, oh, that's why there's water in there. That's why they're letting it pool up. Now look at it. Think mosquitoes could possibly be growing in there? And this side. Can you believe it? With these extreme hot temperatures we've had, we got just enough water to create that. Standing water in there, but everything else is dry as can be. So obvious. Saturday night, I was too concerned to even open my kitchen doors to pull the screen closed to get some breeze in there, even though it's a toxic breeze. I had to contemplate whether I wanted to do that or not, because I was concerned about the mosquitoes getting in. Ear problems. Someone just commented. I want to talk about that too. I'll forget. My ears are popping. Now I'll forget what I was just talking about, the mosquitoes. Okay. I'll depart from the mosquitoes subject for a second because I have forgotten what I was saying. You guys are well accustomed to that by now, should be. If you want to get in touch with me, living in, and then I'll go over the symptoms. I know, I'm scatterbrained. Probably too frustrating for some people to put up with, and I'm very sorry about that. It's not.
You don't have to be sorry. The ones that is not awake is the ones that needs to be sorry.
Quite all my fault. That is a convergence light that says what kind of light the sun is poking through the firmament. I have 4 children, one of them who's young, and I need to be with her now that I'm homeschooling her and everything. I don't have the time to do videos on a daily basis. And with the amount of technical glitches that I have, They stop me. It's incredible. I will be using my iPad Pro that I use every day. I will try to get on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be. I will try to access something. Nothing. You just get the circle, never-ending circle. Nothing will work. I'll try to connect to another server. Nothing works. But I'll set it down, and then I'll grab another iPad, open it up, press YouTube, comes right up, no problem. They know how frustrating it is for people to have to pick up the phone and call Apple to say, now why is this iPad able to connect, but this one is...
I won't get tagged, you will. What they've been doing, Tracy, is what's going on is if you see anything hate speech, they call gospel hate speech now. And they call satanic hate speech. It's all together. I've been seeing it left and right. Just, you know, just listen and say, yeah, I agree, and all this other stuff. You know, like you're in a conversation. Don't say anything about, you know, I'll explain it. I really don't. I wake up every morning and show that the subscribers that has been sitting there talking, the gospel has been deleted and blocked. And that's how they've been doing it. That's how they're deleting everybody, but they're not unsubscribing. They're losing. They're not even getting to subscribe. I mean, I don't explain it. I really don't. I'm confused, really, if you want to know the truth. But they're trying to stop it. They're trying to stop it. They got people out there that's reading y'all's comments and they're deleting y'all. That's all I can say. But with everything that's happening, Tracy, with all the hurricanes popping up out of nowhere, have we heard anything from Weather Channel? No. Have we heard anything that it's going to be a Category 5? No. Did you even hear it from Weather or CNN or any of them channels when I told you it was going to turn right into the Hawaii? No, you didn't. You didn't even hear it from BP Earthwatch that it was going to turn left. Nope, it didn't. It slammed on its brakes and just dumped a lot of water on that place like I thought it was going to happen. Thank you. I don't know who's watching. They're not telling me who's watching, how many views I got, how many likes I got, until I go look in my my tablet that I'm showing you some of the stuff. But I really appreciate it. Whoever's on there, little bit counts, and that's the way I look at it. They want us to go to work and school, watch TV, and kill as many of us as possible. Yeah, well, they don't want you to work either, Bahali. They don't want you to work either. You're about to lose everybody's about to lose all your jobs. Just get ready, folks. Your taxes is going to zero. Remember, the chip don't want you to work. You're not going to get paid no more. The only time you're going to get paid if you take the chip and you do what they tell you. I think we're going to go back to the little house on the prairie. Lonesome Dove, like I said. And like I said, I'm going to be Woodrow, and I'm going to have to shoot my own horse to barricade myself in it and shoot the Indians that's coming. And that's the way I look at it. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Lonesome Dove. You need to get a copy of it. But they're blue duck, and I'm going to shoot them. And that's the way I look at it. And my camera is dying. I need to charge it. I don't know. Yes, here. But yeah, I want y'all to share these videos, please. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for money. Thanks for the donations, though, from the ones that has been donating. I really appreciate it. And Holly, I see you finally made it to my Facebook. Thank you. And follow me first. That's how you'll get get your notifications. And check my videos every hour. We could start breaking in anytime on my other channel. If you notice, I have to go on the fly with them cartoon characters that I put on there, but it's helping and it's making it faster to report. And I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to give y'all the information, and the only way to do that is do it the way that I've been learning. Kevin Shipp and Edward Snowden said we needed to do that, and that's what we're going to do. I'm doing what the XCA and XNSA said, and I am tagging BP Earthwatch in there to show you that he's been lying to y'all all along. And I'm making more information on Mr. BP. Well, he's a CIA operative, and Kevin Shipp said he is, and I'm going to believe what he said, because everything that they have said, Edward Snowden and Kevin Shipp, has been right. We, the people, needs to start listening to people that walked away from the belly of the beast. And that's what's wrong with this with this country. We need to start listening to people that walked away from the pedophile government. Because guess what? The ones that sits there and naysays it, I feel sorry for y'all. I really do. Yes, it is a great movie. I'm a country boy, and I used to wear a cowboy hat, look like Kenny Chesney. So I used to sing to Katrinka, some Kenny Chesney songs and stuff. And God, I miss her. I'm not gonna lie. It's been hard. I'm not gonna lie. I've been staying busy, trying to work, and ignore the pain, because I know one day I'll get to see her again. I really think so.
It's not. It takes a minimum of a half an hour when you call with one small technical problem. But if you need to get in touch with me regarding the mosquitoes or the spraying in this area, if we can connect somehow, contact me via Messenger. It might take me a little while to see it, because I do not Messenger often, and oftentimes I will remove it. I'll delete it from my phone, so that when I turn my phone off in the evening, there is...
Well, if it don't ever get better for my mom, it just got worse for my mom. I want y'all to pray, just a silence prayer for my mom and the whole family, because it just got worse. And all I can say is I appreciate all of y'all. All I got to say is it's only me and Mom right now. I will tell you that much. I want y'all to pray for former Navy, my stepfather. He's in the trenches right now with his AR-15s. I want y'all to pray for him. He's up in Kentucky, getting guns, taking people's guns, I believe. I don't know all the situation, but they're taking the illegal immigrants and putting them out. He lost his job, and now he's having to do that. And I feel bad right now that he's having to do all that at 70 years old. And I'm here taking care of Mom, and Steven's missing, my brother. And all I got to say is the Jackson family is in turmoil. That's why you haven't heard from me that much.
There's no app that I am aware of that can still listen in to my conversations, even with the phone off. So I don't trust Messenger, but that is a good way for you to contact me. So, I need to go.
I am. You're my soldiers. All of y'all that's been sharing, you're my warriors. Okay, guys, I would die for you. I would die for this country. I would die for these kids. I would die for you women. Y'all are about to get the worst rape, the worst whipping. Just what we've seen, Hurricane Katrina, is just a sign of what's coming, folks. That's all I can say. I came online to save you. I was the chosen one. And all I got to say is, just do me a favor, California. Get out. They want you out. They want you out of California. They're not telling you they want you out. I'm telling you. Because I care. Hawaii is gone. Okay? There's no residents in Hawaii no more. It's dead. Hawaii is dead. California is dead. Iowa is dying. Texas is dying. We've lost so many people. Over 250,000 people in the last year from devastation in the United States. That's not including what happened in the world. I can't keep up with everything in the world. But I will tell you this. 4 new volcanoes has erupted. I will tell you that much. I want y'all to understand that. They're covering something up. And they want you to stay in the house. And if you're not in the house, they're going to put you in a FEMA camp. Please understand what I'm trying to tell you. Just get ready. That's all I got to say.
I love you guys. Keep praying.
We all need it.
We'll get our heads together somehow and tackle this. It's going to get worse before it's going to get better.
Yep.
I love you all. Okay. So I will show you on my legs, especially the left one, what these so-called mosquitoes have done to my leg that has never ever happened to me in California before. Never. It is not humid enough here. For us to have mosquitoes attacking you. Not normal. Look at this. How's that for?
You're welcome, Miss Baker. Always message me if you need me. I'm going to do the best I can. Business has slowed down. My company's going downhill. And I really don't know how we're going to make it to give y'all the news. I really don't. Donations just too slow. And YouTube is still not paying me when I've got enough subscribers and I've got enough views. They stopped paying me at the end of July. So all I got to say is I love you. I'll be safe. I've got one more match. Randy Orton versus Ric Flair, the Evolution. How about that? That's going to be interesting.
Pretty leg. First, the shingles rash. And now these. You know. Uneven skin. More ugly veins. There's one I had to put a circle around because there was literally a circle around the bite that was gray in color. So I did my best to mark it with a circle to see if it expanded, but it doesn't seem that it's expanding. That was just one. This is what they're doing. Creating scabs. My daughter's leg with the scabs are even worse. This is unbelievable. A mosquito bite that does this.
A mosquito would love to drink all that.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she just said? A mosquito would like to drink all that. It means mosquitoes are not sucking blood no more. They're just biting skin. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what she just said? And what I just said a while ago? The same thing that she just said. Guys, these are not normal mosquitoes. These are nanobots. These are robots. Small micro machine robots. Biting and attacking from Rothschilds in China. The United States knows about it and they're not doing anything about it. That's the sad part. And it's going to get worse. Get ready for spiders. Roaches even going to start biting. Yes. You just get ready, folks. You better get ready.
Gosh. Starts right back at the end. Okay, let's just leave that on there for a while, shall we?
If I get some reports on the hurricanes, I will be breaking in on my other channel, short videos with the cartoon characters. Because it's faster to download. I just don't know how to explain it, folks. I got to get the news out faster than the other people.
Watch this. The mosquitoes are following me. Watch. Watch. This is amazing. There's one. Ah. Okay. I have to let it get on me. I can't. Not that I want that. But they will. It'll come and land on me. They're everywhere out here. I came walking right outside, and there's one. See? There it goes. Okay, I got it. That. If you can see it. Yeah. Focus. There. That is going to go under my microscope. Let's get a good look at that. I mean, how likely is that I'm going to step outside for a minute and get a mosquito that lands on me immediately? Okay. So there's the first one. All right. Gosh. They land on you and they get you in a second. Now, again. I'll be able to get another one. And I need to capture a few, to test a few, and look at the gorgeous sky. Look at that one. And people think that's normal. Okay, now, stay here for a second. The mosquitoes will be coming to get me. Let's see how long it'll take one to land on me. Sit here for a second, scratching my legs. Mosquitoes, right. Gosh. It buzzed in my ear. I can't do that. So much for that idea. That's the one thing I've never been able to stand, anything buzzing in my ear. I react with violent behavior. I cannot stand the buzzing in my ear. Unbelievable. Biological warfare, people. That's what this is.
What are you
It's
doing?
growing.
You idiot.
We are under attack
Oh.
right now. When you think about it, it's a brilliant plan, isn't it? Let's go see outside, see if I have the lines facing forward. It's a brilliant plan. You have to stay, Cinnamon. When you think about it, they've made everybody believe.
What is this? I already know what to do.
This is the new norm. Long, wispy trails in the sky. Oh my gosh, look at that. And you probably have people out there looking at it saying, look how beautiful the clouds are today. And the mosquitoes will be out here too. They're everywhere. Always off that coast. So, itch. Gosh. I can't stop. And I would think scratching them, I could be wrong, but it seems to me that the scratching could activate something. I certainly wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, I don't think I could be able to not scratch. The itching is intense. So I think might be helpful if everybody start calling their county EPA the Vector Forum, VC Forum. Let's see if it gets into the local newspaper. Highly doubt it. But you can see the sky. These will turn dark tonight. The new ones that'll be there, because those will have moved on. Yeah. Completely normal sky. No problem. I don't even know if they can hurt my dogs. And I can tell you, these mosquitoes, nanobots, they get you right through the clothes. And that's the one thing I forgot in our chemtrails and fashion related video, because I knew, or at least I had found through the research, that the spandex and skin tight elastic clothes hold the metals better than just regular denim. And being skin tight like this, right up against the skin, no more 80s shoulder pads and big sleeves. No, everything went skin tight to your skin, direct contact, enabling this years later to occur. For these things, for the metals to make contact with our body and our skin easier, and for mosquitoes to get through our clothes easier. They bite right through the clothes. It doesn't make any difference if you're covered well or not. All right? Love you guys.
There you go, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Might come back, not sure yet. If I get a lot of likes and views and some shares, might come back tonight. Show you another tournament and some more news, because I'm bombarded by a bunch. I take a break and it gets really worse on the news. But like I said, if you just joined me, Damascus was bombed by Russia, not Israel or the United States or China. Ain't that surprising? And Russia wants the oil. He's doing one over on the United States. He said, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm fed up. I tried to get along with y'all. I tried to work with y'all, and he's done. He's done talking. He's going to start taking care of his own. And that's a good idea. I think the president of Russia is doing the right thing when the United States needs to do the same thing, but they're not. They're a bunch of cowards, and I'm embarrassed of being. I'm embarrassed. I'm like the Dixie Chicks. I'm embarrassed. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. I'm hoping you're sharing, because if you're not, you could be next. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. I love you all. The ones that has subscribed and commented down below, you know who you are. Thank you. Y'all be safe.